Hey guys, it's Vernie here. Another Tuesday, another Vault video. This is Season 3, Week 21. We are finally down to the end. I think we have 2 more weeks of Vaults, and then Season 4 begins. This week we kind of took a bit of a break. Been playing a lot of other games, pretty much only playing characters that I feel like playing. So right now it's, down to 5 or 6 instead of the normal, 13. So, let's go ahead and get started. We'll see what we get. Not really looking at getting too many upgrades, but you never know. Last week we managed to get a double time on the Demon Hunter, which is pretty sick. Our game sound is super fucking loud, so we'll have to turn that down here in a second. I don't know why it keeps happening with my game sound, but it keeps getting itself jacked up. And we're still not entirely solid on what we're playing for Season 4. I mean, I think I'm probably going to be raiding in 2 guilds because it's kind of a more chill season. So it's going to be looking like one of my characters is going to be healing. It's probably Holy Paladin. And then the other is going to be either Enhanced Shaman or Mage. I'm not really set on either of them. I like them both a lot, so we're kind of just going to play it by ear and see how we feel. This character can only get a Venusaur Blood. A 480 hand. I have this already for the transmog. Well, we'll just take it. We'll buy some gold with it. The casual 1000 G. Whatever. That's kind of worth, I guess. Definitely not a gold farming strategy. Would not recommend doing that. Alright, next we got the Shaman. Shaman just did 118. I did manage to get like one of our only upgrades last week. I think we got Myth Gloves. Upgrade from Champ Gloves, which is pretty sick. I don't even know what else we could use. Myth Helm, Myth Shoulders, and a Myth DHT ring. That's pretty much it. None of the dungeon trinkets are going to be any good. So, let's just see. Can we do a repeat? Can we get another upgrade somehow? Ooh, another mirror. We have a mirror already. I guess we take tokens. And we don't have any tokens to speak of. In reality, there's no point in us even trying to get more tokens. I think we could probably get a socket if we, I guess, well, maybe I'll hold it. There's like a chance we get a socket if we do 4 dungeons this week, so I will hold it. Chances are I'll end up selling it, though. Priest, I think I did 3 keys. I probably should have done a 4th, but I was just messing around with disc, and they revamped some of the holy talents, so I did a key as holy, which was okay. I'm not a huge fan of the spec in dungeons, but it was fine. Disc feels really easy to plug and play. You pretty much just DPS while healing. It's all good. Absolutely terrible performance from our pug tank on Sanguine last week. That was a rough one. What can we use? A chest, a weapon, boots. Basically it. We're hard gated on Aspect Crest, which we won't be farming, so. That's an offhand. We already have a myth offhand, so we're just going to take the tokens. I think that does give us enough for a socket, so we could put a socket in our ring, or we could use it for gold. We'll decide what we feel like doing. Alright, who did a key next? The Druid, I believe. I don't think the Evoker did anything. I mean, the Evoker's pretty much maxed out. I think I have 1 piece left to upgrade. I'm like 486.9 or something. Same with the Mage. So only like 3 or 4 more characters to go, really. I mean, it's the last few weeks of the season. No reason to push hard. All my characters are pretty much geared ready for next season. What do we want on this character? I guess a Myth Cape or Myth Belt. Myth Wrists. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I have like all the trinkets I could want. That's a cape. Ooh, with avoidance. Why not? You know what? Why not? We don't need tokens. We have a billion tokens. I think we should just sell it for gold, honestly. Because, like, we have sockets and everything already? Yeah, we do. Let's just sell all our tokens. You know what? Just buy a bunch of gold. I'm buying gold. Literally buying gold, bro. Cool 5k. This character somehow took tokens almost every week, and I had, like, multiple boxes on this character. So, yeah. I ended up with, like, almost 20 tokens at one point. Because I had, like, a socket sitting in the bag waiting for a 489 piece, which I didn't get, so I ended up socketing 483s instead, and I still had 12 tokens. I'm like, Jesus Christ, bro. My druid got his upgrades early and then kind of never went up from there. So next is the DK. Still no legendary. I don't even remember if we did for Rock last week. We definitely should have, but I don't know if we did or not. What could we use? Chest or shoulders? That's pretty much it. We'll stay as Frost. Maybe we end up taking a one-hander for some weird reason. Now there's a one-hander. Or do I just go for sockets? I actually could use sockets. I mean, realistically, I'm not playing Frost, right? And if I do, it's going to be with the legendary if I ever get it. Let's just take the tokens. This gives us 2 sockets. We'll decide if we feel like we actually have room for 3. So maybe we'll actually use them on this character, because this one I'll probably play. But sockets are kind of minimal. Next is the mage. The mage did 4 keys. Again, I'm like 4. Oh god, 86.9 or something. I'm like pretty close to my mains level at this point. I think I have 1 item that needs upgraded. Pretty minimal. I think it's a neck, so it's like a really garbage piece. Like, who cares? Yeah. Just the neck needs upgraded. So basically we want myth shoulders or a myth balefire. Or I guess a myth Genosaur. It's pretty much the only things we would take. Let's see it. 2 myth dungeon slots. Wow, that's another helm. Can't use that. And a myth Lady Waycrest music box. Pretty trash. We take the tokens. And this one I probably will socket because there's a good chance I play it. So, yeah, we still have 2 we can get, ring and belt. So we'll go ahead and throw a socket in. We've got enough for 1. Okay, Demon Hunter's next. I think we're down to 2 characters, Demon Hunter and Warrior. That's it. DH did 4 keys. I got a double time last week from a dungeon as well as from the vault, so I'm running with double time times 2. And I got Prophetic Stone Scales, the trinket from Galakron's Fall. So we are pretty much zooted apart from some Aspect Crest stuff. I mean, what could we use? Myth Chest? Myth Galakron Legs? It's really all we care about. The rest is really minor. Are we opening his Vengeance? We should open his Havoc. I don't know. Maybe there's some case where I take a trinket, like a Midas or something. Ember of Nullification. Another Crit Mastery Socketed Ring. That's kind of interesting. Double Myth Ring. But I'm losing 800 haste for that. Ooh, that's a lot. We don't have enough for a socket. Let me just glance at this and just see. I don't know how good this trinket is. Versus okay. I think it's just okay, though. And what do we have? Rage Heart and Pips? Ooh, yeah, I don't know. It is pretty good for Vengeance. It's about equal on 5 targets. I mean, I just can't see myself taking this. I guess it would also let me upgrade my Pips a level, but would I rather have a ring? And could I recraft anything to get more haste? Not really. We're just going to take the tokens. I mean, the ring is just so minor. I don't play Havoc ever. So for Vengeance, it's not great. We'll just take the tokens. Probably end up selling them. Again, gear is like so unimportant. We're 480. Why do we care? And lastly, the Warrior, 118. Nice and easy. I don't even know why I did a key on the Warrior. I just felt like it. Obviously, still my least favorite tank. I'll probably continue to say this every week. I would never see myself playing it for an extended period. And 478. I mean, we could use chest, belt, gloves, and a ring or a trinket. Everything's so minor. It's saying it's 4 item levels. It doesn't matter. I don't know. And I guess we'll go as Fury. There's like an off chance. We'll go as Arms, actually. There's an off chance we take a two-handed weapon if we get a myth two-handed weapon. That's a belt with a socket with reasonable stats. Okay, I mean, sure, we'll take it. Not exciting, but okay. Not even close to Osaka, so like not even worth considering. 478.3, not bad. Affixes for the week. Tyrannical, Entangling, Bursting. Better than the last 3 weeks, obviously, but it's not. It's okay. You know, Bursting is pretty negligible as long as DPS are a little smart, so you might have trouble in pugs, but Entangling is a non-affix. Tyrannical's fine. I mean, it's this late in the season, who cares? No one's pushing anymore. But that's going to be all from me. So hopefully you guys had some good vaults and are looking forward to Season 4. I know I'm pretty meh on it, but I'm sure there's someone out there who's going to be having a lot of fun. I'll be streaming on twitch.tv/Veronix. It's been a little more sporadic as of late just because of the proximity to the patch, kind of lack of content, but we'll pick it up again for Season 4, so I hope to see you there. And we'll see you next time. Peace.